I bet with internet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 3 set to be run over the 1900 meter trip, and this is a maiden plate for the fillies and mares that will kick off the place accumulator at 12:15. That's race number 3, and it's a field of 8 runners that go to post for this event. We do have an interview for you, and that would Mark Dixon.
If you say so, yeah. She's quite limited, but it's an average maiden. We've got the assistance of Richard, I think, which will make a big difference. She needs plenty of help from the saddle, as she tends to be quite lazy, but she does have the ability to win a race of this kind. So if things go her way, so more hopeful than any confidence really.
Well, race number 3 on the day, it is a maiden plate for the fillies and mares, as I mentioned, and it's not the strongest of maiden plates in all honesty. Number 6, Indian Ocean, is your favourite, and she's been supported. She's been one of the runners that has found anti-post support from even money down 7-10 about number 6, Indian Ocean. It's 9-2, Pixie in Love, 6-1, Queen Britannia, and then it's 7-1, and Better Bardos. Now, this individual, number 6, she's obviously a horse that's got lots of scope for improvement still. She's related to the likes of Zeus, Out of Your League, Pay Back the Money, so the step up in trip is going to be ideal to her, and she's certainly going to love every inch of this 1900 meter trip. Now, she ran behind Mo the Man on debut, quite an encouraging performance, beaten under 3 lengths, fully loaded coming through to Frank the Form Line just yesterday, but 7-10, first time she's travelling, first time at Hollywoodbets Greyville, a lot shorter run-in, stepping up in trip, having a second start from 50-1 on debut. That's what her price was. She's now 7-10. I mean, there's a big discrepancy in that too. I know that she did run a very nice race. She obviously ran a lot better than the market expected and than the connections expectations on debut, but I think she's way too short in the market at 7-10. I know that it's a field of sort of horses that are in their place, but I think that she's a horse that she could be beaten here. And I'm going to lean towards number 2, Fiery Filly. I know that last time out she was disappointing, beaten 5 lengths behind Jollification. She had every opportunity, one pace at the finish. But I just feel that with Keegan Amelo aboard, she's stepping up in trip to 1900 meters. She's positively drawn in gate number 2, and she's going onto the turf track here at Hollywoodbets Greyville. I think she represents a value in the race. I think that Keegan Amelo will certainly get the improvement out of this individual. She's currently priced up at around 7-1 in the market, and I certainly believe she represents some decent value. La Dreamer, Pixie in Love, Queen Britannia, all horses that will have their fair share of that have had their fair share of chances, and we'll see how they go on the day. But Devon, how do you see race number 3? Obviously the 6 horse is the one to beat, but I think she's way too short in the market.
Yeah, a little bit too short for me as well. It is my first selection. I think it was a fairly good run, but like you said on debut, excuse me, that was around about 50-1 on that occasion. But she's the likely improver here against this lot. But having said that, there are others to factor into the equation. You already touched on number 2, Fiery Filly, who will improve, and Keegan DeMello is riding exceptionally well. Healthy respect for that. Also, number 3, La Dreamer at around about 16-1. I know the last 2 runs were not so encouraging, but prior to that, the form was very good. And then Pixie in Love is always there or thereabouts. Got a strong rider aboard in the form of Samanga Kumalo, as well as Queen Britannia with Luyolo Makotwa aboard. That could probably pop up for the trifectas and quartets. But yeah, Rahil, my first selection is number 6, Indian Ocean, but is a little bit short in the betting market.
Banker in the place accumulator?
I'll take my chance with number 6, Indian Ocean, and banker, yeah.
That's number 6, Indian Ocean, at around 7-10 in the market. I'm going to go numbers 2 and the 6 in the first leg of the place accumulator. Devon, he's going to bank a number 6, and it certainly looks to be a race where you can get away with the 1 horse or maybe even 2 in the start of that place accumulator.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.